Hi everyone, you alright? I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, the lockdown continues and we'll see what happens. My friend rang me up the other day. She said, are you coming out? I said, no. And I thought, what the, you know, and I've realised that the shopping centre's been open all this time, but the only reason why it's been open is that Boots has been open and Superdrug has been open. Only essential shops have been open. I understand that B&M in the town centre has been closed. So everybody's been going to other places. I don't know if Poundlands was open or not, but if it has, well, it will have made some money because B&M not being open. The other thing is, when we were going around town, I've noticed that there are quite a few empty stores now, and is this situation going to basically empty them out? Well, I really do think it might, and I think that some of those shops that closed may have closed just in time, because I know New Look was struggling. Topshop were closing, so we'll see what happens when the situation clears up, or when it clears up. So it's coming up just after 10 here, 11 o'clock. So I'm just watching some YouTube, that's all. And yeah, Primark has announced that it's going to be opening its shops as soon as they possibly can. So have Next. But we'll wait and see when I go into town, when it's safe to do so, and have a walk round and see what basically this crisis has knocked the nail in the which shops they've knocked the nail in the coffin with, and we'll see what happens. I haven't heard from Colin of late. If anybody out there knows what's happened to the guy, because the quarantine blogs have stopped going up. So the guy's alright. Yeah. Like has been putting up some videos. I like to say to her, thank you very much for doing so. and we'll, we'll see what happens. She does some good videos. And she's worth supporting. If you've liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please press the bell icon, and which will inform you when I put up some more videos. As like I said before, as soon as this is over, we'll do the parkade. That's if it's still in business, and then we'll start doing the Preston Boot Fair. That's if it hasn't been killed by this situation. And there will be a Blackpool blog, and we'll go around Blackpool and show some of the improvements that they've done, and take it from there. It's been a long time since we visited Deansgate Kitchen, so we'll play that, give that place a visit. Yeah, I just hope everybody's keeping safe. And another thing was, I mentioned about the broadcasters. They're still not stepping up to the plate at all. All they've been putting on is rubbish. So we'll see if that improves in the next few days. As you can most probably see, I'm sat at home at the moment, and basically I was listening to one or two of the other YouTubers on some of their blogs. Stephen J. Campbell and Not to Live in Las Vegas. They're basically in a bit of a hole themselves, so they're hoping to open May, and hopefully the first 2 weeks of May. We'll see if it happens or not, because that place's unemployment is going absolutely through the roof. I thought our unemployment rate was pretty bad, but it's a wait and see situation. I know Amazon's hiring, but who would want to work there? Also, Walmart's hiring, so we'll see how that goes. And also, Target is hiring, especially for their new Vegas strip store, and we'll see how that goes. The winner going to be putting cleaners in to clean their lifts ever so often. The number of people who play blackjack and all that sort of stuff, craps tables and stuff. To be truthful, I don't see any need for craps tables or blackjack and stuff like that, because you can get machines to do that. Because you know, I've seen those types of machines uh, in some casinos, and I think more automation will happen. I think, and that's another thing that I've noticed over here in the UK. A lot of shops now are insisting that you don't use money because they think it can be nasty, because they reckon that money can be dirty, full of germs and stuff. So a lot of shops are basically turning around and saying, nope, contactless only. Up to 40, because you can use contactless up to £45 now in the UK. You only put it in the machine when it's over 4. You put your card in the machine and put your pin in if the number of items is over £45. That's one of the major changes that's come in, and Netflix has basically announced that its profits are up because of the number of people that took out short-term subscriptions. We'll see how long that lasts for them, because I don't really think Netflix is that good. I think it's a bit rubbish, really, because I'm just waiting for the Marvel stuff to start reappearing again, because a lot of the Disney stuff went over to where, like, Marvel stuff and stuff like that went over to Disney Plus. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And Blackpool Pleasure Beach has basically announced that they postponed the start of their season, and also the sad announcement that M&D's in Scotland has now gone into administration. So our thoughts for the staff there. And what else was there? Debenhams might be closing a few more stores than they expected. And House of Fraser are also going to be closing a number of stores. Number of stores hasn't been released that they're going to close. And basically John Lewis are also taking a big hit. So, yeah. And I'd like to say a big massive thank you to all those people who are working in the caring professions, those essential people. But one of the things that they've also said on the news, that people are putting off not going into hospital because patients are frightened that the place might be full of COVID-19. It's not the case. So if you've got an appointment at a hospital, please turn up. And if you have any worries, just ring them up and say you've got an appointment X, Y and Z, and you're just ringing up to ask for some assurances, this, that and the other, and have a chat with them over the phone. If you've got something seriously wrong with you, don't sit at home. go up there and they'll deal with it. Because hospitals aren't full of COVID-19. So, you know, I know my channel might get demonetised, but, you know, I'm not at the point that it matters, you know. So, you know, if you've got any friends who might be interested in the channel, just, you know, suggest it to them. But as soon as this nonsense is over with, it is back to travelling all over the place. And I'd basically like to give a big massive shout out to all those who I subscribe to and who have YouTube channels. And another thing that has gone down the toilet is the fairground. Is the number of travelling fairs. They've all been told to stay in base because of the situation. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. And I haven't put a video up for quite some time. I'm sorry about that, but there's been nothing really to put up. But I'm going to say bye for now, and keep safe. And if anybody is anything about Colin building Blackpool better, let me know. Because, you know, we'll see what happens. I hope the guy's alright. So, it's bye for now. 3, 2, 1, click.